be able to finish up then, okay?
Yeah, thanks. Look at, we're not an open border party, lads. We have taken the country forward. And as far as we're concerned, look at, there's 166,000 empty houses in this country. There's loads of houses for our own unemployed, our people, right?
There's 200,000 empty houses with the census.
They're all over the country.
The banks have kept them off the rate to push house prices up and rent. Read your census.
That's clear. That is a question that we need to ask government. Why we're taking our places like that from one section of our society, our homeless, and putting in 74. That's the government. That's, Paddy said it earlier. There's 74 men coming in next Wednesday. No one knows what they're coming through. It's not just that there's wars in the country. There's refugees coming because of sexual orientation, political views, and the whole lot. It's not just that there's wars in the countries. So, like I said earlier, they have the house someplace. If you look at Borrisokane and every place, if you help the refugees coming in and help them integrate into our society, they can be a better. Now listen, it was said earlier about the social welfare, lads. Social welfare, they get €33 a week. The people that are coming next week.
They're paid by Europe to take them in, not social welfare.
Okay, if there's further questions, we'll take them in a couple of minutes, but there's other people who want to talk, so. Okay. Just to put it out there, obviously people know I'm Martin's nephew. I'm not saving Martin by not asking questions. I'm trying to keep the meeting going. If people feel that Martin haven't asked a question to their own likelihood, well then they can take an inference from that themselves. It's not that I'm asking people not to. So I'm just saying, Tracy, it's not that I'm taking it away to save Martin from anything. If they're not happy, they can take that themselves.
Hello, my name is Wally Ryan. I'm living in John Street. I have a bed and breakfast in John Street. I have had guests for the last 3 years. They're afraid to go down past the hospital. I'm afraid to go out once it gets dark. I won't go out. I'm 78 years of age. I won't go out because of people that are staying in the hospital. Now, Martin just said there a few moments ago they're getting 32 euros a week. What are they expected to do with that? How can they feed themselves? How can they get anything? Now, I had a grandnephew in a Dole office the other day because he lost his job. But there was a Ukrainian come in for 20 euros to mind his pet. So the government are just handing money out to everybody else except the Irish.
Hi folks, I'm Carol Kavanagh, another local, and I'm delighted to see how many of us came out tonight because it really sends a message of how concerned the whole town is. And I'm delighted to hear all the positive stuff like you've all said tonight. Everything you're going to try and do for us, but 24 hours, 8-hour working day tomorrow is a small window of time. I don't want to go to work tomorrow and watch my phone to see what you've achieved for us. There's enough of us here who have other ways and means of achieving things. I would know that if I was sitting in an office in Dublin answering phone calls or emails, and if I get a handful of emails from people in Cashel concerned, it's not going to raise too many eyebrows. If half of the people in this room tonight sent emails to all the relevant people, made phone calls to those numbers, to the point that they're afraid to answer the next phone call going, Jesus, it's those people from Cashel again, it's going to get some attention. I was going to ask those of you here tonight, Liam, yourselves, would you be able to post up some useful information for us, like the appropriate email addresses that we could contact, phone numbers? I want to contact people tomorrow. I don't know who to get in touch with. You guys would be best placed to tell us who we should get in touch with. That would be really practical. To those in Dublin and various centres around the country, they have a problem, they have to find a solution. If we make ourselves loud and heard enough, we won't be their solution.
Well, first of all, just to answer what Carrie said, absolutely, I will try to get either off the lads here or myself tonight. I will try to get the relevant departments, the county council, the government departments, and there's a couple of different ones because they get shared across different departments, and get them up as quick as I can tonight. Or very early in the morning if people want to ask questions. Now, I'll be straight, I would love if every single person asked as many questions as possible, but the reality is we've elected these guys to ask questions on our behalf, so I'm sure if they said that they're going to ask those questions, that's what it would be expected.
Just quickly on that, as we proposed a question there in relation to what the council have done to the ongoing issues in John Street, and I think it's important that that it's somewhat answered. I suppose and I can only speak on myself, I've stood with the residents of John Street. I've been very clear on that. When Donna cited, the time when the convicted paedophile was housed in the premises, I was on the streets with the residents and concerned people. I engaged with the council on it, and I did my best. And one of the things when this was announced, because we've seen, look, and I kind of alluded to it when I was speaking earlier, there's been good people in housing this when they needed it the most, and there was obviously the bad eggs as well, and it wasn't being managed correctly, and that's why I posed a question to the department on Friday, further information regarding the management structures and the protocols that have been in place for the safety of everyone in the community. I haven't got a response on that, but just in terms of Carrie's question, community@equality.gov.ie is the email everyone should highlight. I have it here. I'm not going to be running out the door when this meeting is over. I'm willing to discuss anything with you all. I have that email right in front of me, so if anyone wants to take it down, they can. It's community@equality.gov.ie, and that's the engagement team that's dealing with this issue.
Right, we've three more people now, so.
Good evening all, Jim Dooley's my name. I'm a blow in the castle, tourist man originally. I've been here for the last 20 years. It's a lovely town. My question is, and I believe that the councillors know more than lieutenants, right? My firm belief is, this is a hostel, or was a hostel, that's now been turned into a centre for asylum seekers, okay? So the numbers that are going into that building have increased. I know for a fact, if I was to turn my garage into a bedsit, I have to apply for planning permission. Right? That has to go through a process in the county council. Now, surely the hell, if this hostel is being adapted to take in 74 individuals, and it's now being redesigned as an asylum seeker centre, that planning had to be changed. And if that's the case, who changed it? Why weren't, if ye say you haven't been informed, why haven't you been informed? And ye as our representatives need to find out why this has happened. Also, when it comes to fire regulations, that is done by the county council. It's not done by the fire officer. Fire officer will go and do his inspection. The HSA will go and do their inspections. Their reports have to come into the county council for approval, for that building to be sanctioned. When you're at your councillor meetings every month, surely this has been raised at meetings. It must, or is it being done instead mode that you're being kept in the dark? So if you're our representatives and you're being kept in the dark, well then what use are ye to us?
That's not true. That's misinformation.
I know everyone who's sitting at the table. Personally, I know everyone.
Council don't sign off on fires.
I've had a pint with one or two of you. Lads, I'm not here to beat ye, but I'm here to find out why the hell is my town, or we got the town. I'll say.
Did you start crying?
Hello, my name is Margaret. I'm one of the persons who came to this lovely town, Cashel, 17 years ago, and I think that Cashel is my town now. I've got two children. One daughter, she's 12, she's got secondary school, she's coming from the bus. My question to the top table is how we secure our children from going. I have to tell my daughter she's not allowed to walk by herself. She's not allowed to go to the Starbucks, to the Tesco, to the town to meet her friends. Because the town's next door. this is 74 men from totally different culture than us. There is no respect for women down there. 12, 13, 14 years old girls are considered as a marriage. 9-year-old. As well.
Oh, good Lord.
This is absolutely ridiculous. We wasn't informed.
Have you seen this country's track record on women and children? This country has not got a good record on treating women and children. They lock them in institutions.
Just to say this, if people want to talk and discuss with people before, best come up, because there's no point having a shouting match up and down. So I understand that people may have emotions, but let's not do that.
Basically, I'm here only because of my daughter. She's 12. We live here. I absolutely love town. My children are fully Tipperary, fully casual. I consider myself mostly casual as well. But yeah, this is my most concern, my child.
She has a right to be here, but other people don't.
My name is Damien Sweetman. As Jim there spoke there a minute ago, I'm a blow-in from Carrick-on-Shore. But at the end of the day, we have to see this. These people that are coming in here to this town, they are being deported from the likes of Germany, Belgium, England. And they're hopping on the boats and they're hopping on the planes. Lovely. We can see Ireland. This is our gravy train out as a free house, free medical card, free money, free. We get fed. Jesus, that's happy days. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we have to see it like this. Our children, I went up my son, 17. I have a daughter who's 11 and a son who's 10. My daughter loves going out with her friends. Down the town, to Tommy Grogan's, up to Starbucks, go to Tesco's every weekend. We can't do that. You have a lot of families here. I know a lot of you here as well, personally. And I know that most of the top table up here as well. Certain people have grandchildren here as well. Our kids are not safe. Female or male are not safe because we don't know what's coming into this country. They're coming in, and what the first thing they're doing is they're tearing up their passports and saying, I want asylum. We don't know what's coming in. There could be rapists, there could be murderers. We still don't have a clue. So the people of Cashel and the people of Tipperary need to speak up. And our representatives need to speak up because there's 2 or 3 of them here from the government. Like at the end of the day, I watched a programme this morning, The Week in Politics, and Micheál Martin was on it, and the first thing was said to him was, we hear you're going for the EU Commissioner's job next year. And a big smirk on his face. You can be sure Neil Racker is going for it too. We can chalk it down. So we just need to speak up, get in our groups, and we need to speak up, because we're a good town. We care for each other in this town, and we can't have this happen. That's all I have to say. Thanks very much.
We all voted for them.
How are you doing? I'm Ray Manson. I'm a resident of the town all my life. And my first question is to all our local councillors. Where were you when we needed you? This man had called a meeting. Next question is to, I look you in the eye. What's plan B? You'd be up there tomorrow in the door, whatever, doing your work. We know these companies are going to sneak them in tomorrow night. What's our plan B? You can send all, sorry Kerry, you can send all the emails in the world. You might as well sending them to the North Pole. What's our plan B? That's the question going to 5 E's tonight. And I need an answer, I'm not. Please give me section 1293. Straight answers. What's plan B?
Themselves one by one if they want to answer themselves if you want to answer.
First of all, I just want to answer a couple of the points that were made during the meeting, and I won't be coming back in again. the vetting of the people who will be coming there will not be vetted before they're placed there. That's the first thing. The second thing in relation to the fire cert. There is no fire cert for what is happening in there at the minute, and there is no fire cert for the accommodation extra people in there. These will be people from different nationalities, and they will be housed together. There's 19 bedrooms. They're putting 74 men into 19 bedrooms. And they're all made. Why are they all made? I don't know. That's what's been placed there. We have got no information. We got no pre-information. The point was made. Did we know a week ago, a fortnight ago? No. We had no idea. We didn't know that the contract with the council was being ceased until people got notice to go, and then we didn't know. We had assumptions as to why, but we didn't know. That's done by the department, Roderick O'Gorman's department of the community, the DCE, whatever they are, the long distance. And
yeah.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know, Tracy. I don't know. And I presume, like I saw in Dublin last night, I presume a lot of them are squatting here, there, and everywhere.
Shame on ye all.
So that's the situation. Plan B for me is to contact the department to get answers out of them, which I didn't get to do. And I have asked a series of questions of the department in relation to the points I've just made now. I've asked that when I got the notice, and I haven't got a reply, so I want to get on to them in the morning to get a reply.
Huh?
Just in relation, I've said like this decision.
Why aren't we down there protecting this child?
We should be blocking up the street.
Monday morning, in the morning. We should be down there, not standing up here in a meeting.
Are ye going to stand with us when we're down there?
Where is PJ Quinn?
Folks, with all due respect, questions have been posed. Like, if you want me to attempt to answer them, I will. But like, I'm not hiding, I'm here in front of you. I was invited to the top table and I said I'd come. It's my duty. So if I can answer the questions, I'll answer them. Yeah, well, I've said the decision contradicts our homeless efforts. Straight away as a local representative, when this was cited to me on Thursday evening, Friday I got the council to act and send their objections to the department. Now, I'm not passing the buck, but our TDs have a duty to raise this nationally and get the community engagement team down here to us to actually address the concerns.
It's too late.
It's too late.
It's gone now. Monday night we're send all the emails and make all the phone calls you want.
It happened in Tullamore there about 6 months ago.
It won't be taken out.
2 in the morning. 7 bus loads of them into Tullamore to the hotel, and we had still there.
What they've said is there's a security guard on site at all times. Right? It's easy to have a go with me. I've asked the questions back to them. We got a briefing note. I was blindsided. Everyone was blindsided by this. The community is concerned. We're trying to address the concerns. This needs to be raised in the draws straight away. We need to get a minister down here tomorrow with the department officials to meet the council.
Hello, don't mind it, please.
I've stood outside the hostel in the past. Right now, my priority is to get engagement from the department to realise that they've done the wrong thing and they've displaced homeless people. I'm here with the community, Trisha.
Would we have a right to protest? Spare rooms for all.
Of course you do. We live in a democratic society.
Please, that's my problem.
Protest is a healthy part of that.
Like, it's madness that one branch of government has displaced all these people and contradicted the county council's efforts. Our TDs will have a duty, and I'm glad Matty's raising it at all, that have a duty to get action on this. I know it's a governmental issue, and I've raised concerns, and I'll do my best, and I'm willing to talk to you after the meeting and engage with you. And I am. I live in the town centre. Sorry?
Lads, look, it's been said to me now, we're turning into an argument now, and I have no problem with that. Some people want you know, but like, we all want to go home, and Sunday night we've kids need to get back to school, and we've other things to do. We're repeating an awful lot of things over and over again. There's two more people who want to speak. Eugene. Okay. Eugene might want to sing a song or something. We're going to finish this. I want to say something myself, and we'll close it up, and then we'll look at some sort of. I'm sure the representatives will be staying here after this meeting finishes. But like, we're going to wrap this up in about 15 minutes, okay? Because people need to get away, okay? So,
I've heard enough.
It's heartening to see so many people here tonight. My name is Richard Wood, the native in Cashel. I've travelled extensively throughout France in the last number of years. Been intimidated, assaulted, had to defend myself, had to defend the property of the people I was working for from people in the northern France area that were trying to get into England. I know how they behave when they're in groups, and it's not very pleasant, I can assure you. There's people asking what's plan B. I think plan A has to be that we are prepared to stop them from getting off the bus. Once they're in situ, there's no going back. And it's like everything. As Dr. Davon said earlier, you know, there could be lots of decent people in it, but you're putting 74 people into a number of bedrooms, lots of them complete strangers to each other from different cultures. It's an absolute recipe for disaster, no matter where you go. It destroys the business in Cashel, it ruins tourism,